Hello world, I'm coming to you live from my bedroom and I am here to gush about my precious baby love, Lou Kelly, aka Kate Box. I would love to call her my precious baby love Kate Box, but that would be weird, okay? So we're not gonna do that. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Kate Box. I also want to share with you something that Kate Box said about Lou Kelly and who she would have liked to have seen Lou Kelly get with on the show. Anyway, we'll get to that in a little bit, but before we do, I want to give the biggest shout out to my friend Liz Brown, who attended Wentworth Con in Nashville, and she surprised me with Kate Box's autograph. Yo, wait till you see this autograph. Stupid ring light. I'm gonna put a picture so that you could see what this says clearly because my damn ring light is ruining everything. It says, ready? This is written by the one and only Kate Box, Australian actress extraordinaire. I fucking love her. Yo, she's so beautiful. So it says, to my precious baby love. Love, Lou Kelly, Kate Box. And there's like 3 X's down there. You know, X's and O's, hugs and kisses. I'm gonna say that the X's are kisses. So she done kissed me 3 times via fucking paper kisses, okay? She loves me. If you've been watching my channel for the last couple of years, you know that I call Lou Kelly my precious baby love. So she signed that autograph to me, to her precious baby love, calling me her precious baby love. This wasn't done off the top of her head, okay? Liz asked me, she was like, is there anything you would like for her to sign on the thing? And I was like, I don't care what she writes, but it would be so cool if she can address the autograph to my precious baby love, being that I call her that, now she can call me that. Yo, what a full circle moment that was. Let me tell you something. It's the little things in life that bring me joy, okay? That right there made me so happy, and I needed some happiness in my life. So a big shout out to Liz. But you know, I love knowing that I have items that Kate Box, she has touched. And she has things that I have touched. And I think that's special considering the fact that we are oceans apart from one another, okay? Anyway, let's talk about this woman and how fantastic she is, okay? She recently won an AACTA Award for best performance in a comedy, or for best comedic performance, for her role as Dulcie in fucking Deadlock. If you've not watched Deadlock, yo, it was a fun ride. Let me just say that. And I loved when the women came in to save the day. This might be a spoiler, but fuck it. When the women come in to save the day, okay? And they start playing the song, all the things she said, all the things she said, running through my head, running through my head, all the things she said. Yo, I love that song. Congratulations to Kate Box. Yo, her speech was so touching. She looked frazzled, like she didn't know what the fuck to say in the beginning of everything, but she chilled out, you know, and she owned that stage. I could see the confidence overcome her, okay? And she was just saying what she had to say. The end of her speech, she said, "Free Palestine." I was so proud of her at that moment. I don't know her personally, but I was proud of her growth, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I remember reading in interviews past how her role in Riot, the movie Riot, and like I remember reading somewhere where she was like that she's not like an activist and she never knew how to like be loud and how to like fight for causes and stuff. And then after she did the movie Riot, that she was like so, what's the word, inspired by these activists. To see her go from that to a woman who has been actively speaking out on the crazy shit that's happening in the world right now. Like, she's going in. She goes in on her Instagram stories every fucking day, showing us what's going on out there. She's not being silent. She's being very vocal about where she stands on what's going on. And I agree 100% with everything that she's doing and saying and trying to fight for. I look at her and I see like this beautiful fucking butterfly, bro, that came out of her shell. I mean, if you look at her appearances that she's been making, like since summertime, I think since like the promotions for Deadlock and shit like that, you see her growth. Listen, she's a fucking sight for sore eyes. Her growth has been amazing to watch ever since I first found out who the hell she was via Wentworth, when she, you know, was introduced to me as Lou Kelly. I didn't know who the fuck Kate Box was, and now look at me. completely head over heels over this woman who I firmly believe was made for me. I swear, I feel like I sound like a complete lunatic every time I say that. But you know what? Listen, it is what it is. In the beginning, you know, she was who she was. And now I see someone totally different. I see someone who is just like growing in so many different ways. She's letting her voice be heard and she's letting her presence be felt. And I fucking love that for her. And I love that for the rest of us because we get to see this amazing transformation. Like, I could be looking far too deep into this, but I see a world of growth from when I first found out who this woman was to what I see when I see this woman now. I feel like she is exploring her masculine side, which I love to see because, yo, when she was in this photo right here, her with this suit, a little bit of skin showing. I feel like she had a crop top underneath that jacket and I needed to see more. She looks so beautiful. I feel like she's always been really feminine, you know what I'm saying? Looking when she goes to these awards. The last few appearances that she's made, she's more natural looking in the face, less makeup, more of a like masculine tailored clothes. Oh God, she looks fucking great, okay? Listen, I'm all for that. Put the blazer on, put them slacks on, push that hair back. Yo, with her pushed back hair at that latest awards, I said, listen, she looks so great. You know what I'm saying? In everything that she wears. So I gush about her beauty and I gush about how much I love her. You know what I'm saying? But I also just think she's so talented and so brave. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something. People are afraid nowadays to speak up. And it takes a brave person to do that. Because can you imagine all the backlash? People that disagree. And she's saying to these people who disagree, fuck yeah, I don't give a fuck what you say. What's happening is wrong and I'm going to speak on it. And if you don't like it, oh well. Kate Box stole my heart the second I saw her on the screen as Luke Kelly. Anyway, so Valentine's Day, Schmalentine's Day, I'm going to spend it alone without Kate because she's in Australia and I'm in New York. And so, you know, it is what it is. Plus, let's not forget the fact that she's married. Okay, so this whole love that I have going for her, it's all in good fun. Unless if something happens one day and she finds herself, you know, single and ready to mingle with an American, I volunteer to be the one. But yeah, it's all in good fun. So now I'm going to recite to you a Valentine's Day poem and then I'm going to let you know who Kate Box thought that Luke Kelly should have gotten with behind the bars in Wentworth. Roses are red, violets are blue. Kate Box, you're so beautiful. I hope you think I'm beautiful too. So boom, during WentworthCon in Nashville, I think they asked the cast members that attended, like, who do you think your character should have, you know, like, had an affair with or had a relationship with or something to that effect. And Kate Box's answer is this. I'm going to insert the video. First of all, the video comes courtesy of Jasmine, the owner of the Instagram account, Lou X Kate. She makes the best Lou Kelly edits. She makes edits about all of Kate Box's characters and she always picks the best music. She's really fucking good at what she does. So I'm going to put the video in for you now and then we'll talk about it.
I reckon Lou Kelly and the Freak could have... a little bit of black glove action. Imagine. That's intense, right? That would be a fucking intense scene. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I don't know if they'd actually even need to touch. I reckon they just fuck with their minds.
Yeah, it'd be like Lady Gaga. She would make herself come just by, like, thinking about it.
Yeah.
It'd just be Lou and the Freak.
Oh, yeah, we're done. All right.
I would have never thought that she would have said that. Joan fucking Ferguson, Luke Kelly, and Joan Ferguson. Let me tell you something, what a fucking visual. If you remember when Joan came back into Wentworth during season 8, right? And Luke Kelly was like all in her face and like sniffing her skin because her lotion smelled so... Yo, I loved it. Yo, what I wouldn't give to be sniffed by Kate Box. I remember watching Luke Kelly sniff Joan Ferguson's cheek. And I just remember thinking, damn, that's sexy right there. You know, she's gonna get with Mari. I can understand her attraction to Mari. Mari is cute. You know what I'm saying? But Joan and her, that would have been passion, because Joan, she needs, you know what? She needs to bloop. You know what I'm saying? Enough is enough. How long has it been? I love the fact that Kate Box thought that Luke Kelly and Joan Ferguson should have gotten it on, because I concur. I can understand why Joan would have never been able to go there with Lou. We must never forget what Lou did to the fish. Technically, it wasn't Lou's fault. Had Joan chilled the fuck out, you know, Lou would have never dropped the damn fucking cup with the fish. It was Joan's fault now that I think about the situation. So, bitch, don't get mad at Lou Kelly. She killed your goldfish. She did not. You flipped out. She dropped the fish. Boom. And he was a casualty. Okay? Speaking of Joan Ferguson, guess what's back? Wentworth Fan Art Appreciation Time. Remember that? I used to do that all the time at the end of my videos, like show you guys Wentworth Fan Art. Ratswithshivs. I'm gonna show you a piece of art that she did that I thought was fantastic. And I was like, wow, if this does not sum up Joan Ferguson in one image, I don't know what does. And here it is right here. So we see Joan Ferguson, and she is surrounded by all the fallen goldfish in her past. First of all, she killed the first goldfish. We saw her do it. She fucking ripped the tail off that motherfucker, threw him in the fucking toilet and flushed him. Second goldfish. What happened to that second goldfish? Did that second goldfish survive? Or did he meet the same type of fate? Was the smashing of the goldfish bowl, was that the same fish that she split apart? I feel like when she originally smashed the goldfish bowl, when she was having that breakdown, right? Does she later go to the fish and pick it up from the floor as it's gasping for air and then split it apart and flush it down the toilet? I remember what happened now. So the first fish, the one that Joan Ferguson like splits it in half, she saw that fish dead in the fish bowl and then decides to split the poor thing in half. Then the second fish that she orders after she kills the first fish, that's the fish that gets smashed when she smashes the fish bowl, when she's having the breakdown. And then of course, Wanda, her third fish that, you know, everyone thinks Luke Kelly killed, but as I explained a few minutes ago, it was Joan's fault, okay? Anyway, the bitch has gone through various goldfish in her life, I'm sure of it, okay? I feel like she's got a long-ass history of killing goldfish, stemming from childhood, okay? God knows how many goldfish were killed. These are all the fallen fish. All right, world, that was it. If you enjoyed this video, like my shit, send it to Kate Box so that she could see and hear me say how much I love her. If anyone watching this video knows Kate Box personally, send her the link to this video so that she could see how smitten I am and how happy she makes me every time I fucking talk about her. I'm probably a bad influence. She would never want to date me. Like let's realistically think about this, okay? She's like this elegant class act, all right? And I'm this fucking truck driver, basically, that doesn't drive a truck. Like, I have all the characteristics of a fucking vulgar truck driver. You know, she deserves better than anything I could possibly ever fucking offer her. All I can offer her is fresh produce that I grew myself in my garden. Okay, that's it. Well, that's not it. But whatever. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Y me voy. Ya con la fucking mierda.
Thank for this. Kate Box!
This is Kate Box's 5th BAFTA nomination and 2nd win. Kate is also nominated this year for her dramatic performance in Erotic Stories.
Thank you, man, for this, man. That's cool.
Thank you.
Thanks. Deadlock, you have my heart. I will drool over all creatives, Andy, Kev, later, but I gotta say that Kate McLennan and Kate McCartney, I love you. You are the kind of bosses that will be tapping out genius, sitting on a beach in the middle of winter in Tassie at 2 a.m. and then still offer to drop my kids to daycare the next morning when the babysitter cancels. So, yeah. I think our skills are pointless if our hearts are absent, and yours are so massive, so thank you. My voice doesn't need a whole lot of space here right now, but I do just want to quickly say that I feel really lucky to be here. I don't feel very funny at all, actually. I feel lucky to be surrounded by such a community of folk that dedicate their lives to creating whole worlds through story. When our hearts are broken, when we're filled with fear and rage and love and wonder, we create. We imagine and we create. We learn, we unlearn, we empathize, and we create whole worlds. We are the stories that we tell, and we are also the stories that we don't. We can choose to bear witness, to trust our eyes, to be wary of those who attempt to distort our humanity, to love with courage and lead with hearts so very lucky to be beating, to dismantle privilege, to censor the voices so relentlessly silenced by settler violence here on the stolen lands of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people and globally. We can choose to radically reimagine ourselves, our community and our world. So let us please call action on that. Ceasefire now, free Palestine.